Hey everybody, it's Jamie here, and today I am 13 weeks post-op, which makes tomorrow 3 months post-op. So it's crazy, and I am making a video on time, so hopefully the people that are watching this appreciate that. So I'll get right to the point. My swelling, I think, is probably pretty similar to week 10 when I think was the last time I made a video. So I'll turn my head so you can see how it looks this week. So yeah, like I say every video, still kind of puffy here. I feel like at this point and for the last several weeks, it sort of goes up and down just depending on my day. I'm not really sure what seems to cause the fluctuations with the swelling, but some days it looks good, some days it looks bad, so who knows what it is. But I know it does take some time to level out permanently, so I'm looking forward to that. My numbness hasn't really changed since the last video. I can feel my gums a little bit more. I can feel my gums on the sides. The front part of my gums are still numb, so I assume that has something to do with the nerve endings. Probably right here is like the end of the nerve endings, if that makes sense. So my palate's still numb, which is pretty annoying when it comes to eating. I find I drop a lot of stuff off my fork, so yeah. Um, and right here is tingly, kind of numb, kind of tingly. I don't know. I assume that's going to take a while to come back though completely. Um, so what else? My bite on the left side is still open. See? You can see that there. And you can see I'm also still wearing my elastic there. It's the Bummer elastic. I think it's the heaviest gauge of elastic from 3M. And a couple weeks ago, maybe a month ago, I started doubling up on them too. So I don't know if that's even helping, but why not? I am supposed to still be wearing the midline elastic that I had in the last video. I'm not wearing it right now. It seems to move my jaw too far the other way if I wear it for too long. So I think I'm probably mostly done wearing that at this point, but it's it takes so long to get into my orthodontist. They go on like holidays every month, it seems like. So I was supposed to go this week, and they're not around because they're closed for holidays. So I have to wait till next week. So I am kind of paranoid about the fact that my left side is still open there. I'm a little bit worried that I'm going to end up needing more surgery to, put in the filler or whatever that they do to push it down more. So I don't know. I don't know if it's normal at this point. I haven't really seen any blogs that mention it. There is one blog, I think it's doublejawsurgery.com, I'm not sure. Graham is his name. I know he had a problem with his bite being open. But I don't know. If you're watching this and you've been down this road before, feel free to let me know, because I'm a little bit worried. It's hard to chew over there. I mean, even though it looks like it closes a fair amount, it's still kind of hard to chew things. You don't realize how much you actually need your teeth to touch each other when you're eating. So yeah. I'll let you guys know what happens with my orthodontist appointment. I see them next week, as I mentioned. So yeah, I'm going to ask about that left side being open. What else? So every week chewing gets a little bit easier and easier. I can eat like I don't know, like cooked broccoli and that kind of thing now. Things still get kind of sore if I push it too hard. I made a casserole last week that had ground beef and broccoli and mushrooms in it, and so it was kind of difficult to eat, but it's doable. Like I more or less just don't even think about it when I'm eating anymore. So, but it will sometimes make my the sides right here a little bit sore, and it gets harder to open in my mouth. So yeah, but it's getting better. So little bit by bit. So some weird stuff. I've talked about this in my blog, but right here there is a bump, and I think it's a screw, but I have no idea. I have x-ray pictures of myself, but it doesn't seem like the screws go up that high, but it's also kind of hard to tell because it's an x-ray and, you're not getting the full picture of your face. And just, the skeleton underneath, so I don't know what it is. It kind of bugs me when I wear sunglasses because, of course, the little nose thing hits that spot. So, yeah, I don't know. Just pointing it out in case you're a jaw surgery victim and you have the same thing. Also, this tooth right here, It's like right around in this area for the last couple weeks now. It feels like it twitches and it happens a couple times a day. I don't know if it's like a muscle that's like under here or if it's just a nerve ending. But yeah, it twitches a couple times, once or twice a day. And sometimes it even makes a noise, like I can hear it in my skull when it does it. So I have no idea what it is. It's so strange. But it's kind of funny. It's a funny feeling. And what else? So as I mentioned in my last video, I generally eat low carb, so I'm back to that now. I did find that I gained a lot of weight when I started eating normally again, and I was also kind of going overboard because, you know, when you've been restricted to liquids and really soft foods for 4 to 6 weeks, when you can finally have other things, I sort of went overboard and was eating all this stuff. So I put on a lot of weight. I put on about 8 or 9 pounds in the span of a couple weeks. And I'm only 5'5", so that's a lot of weight for someone my size. So I've been sort of all over the place in the last couple months. But yeah, so I just wanted to point that out for anyone going through this to, you know, not go too crazy when you can eat again, because you will put it all the way back, you know, when you're eating a ton of calories again. So yeah. Other than that, not a whole lot else is going on. You know, life's really gotten back to normal, so especially being able to chew a lot of foods now. And it's not perfect, but it's more or less normal at this point. And I do find that I really hate looking at pictures of myself from before. I just feel like I look so weird, and I can't believe I looked like that for so long. And yeah, it's hard to believe I like dated people and got married and everything, and I just look at myself and I think, ugh. Especially with my teeth the way that they looked before too, before I got braces. It looked pretty terrible, you know. And everyone, well, not everyone, but there was a few people before I embarked on this journey that were like, oh, why would you get braces? You know, your teeth aren't even that bad. And I think, are you kidding me? My teeth are terrible. And now when I look back, I'm like, holy moly, were they terrible? And I can't believe like how screwed up my face was. So I'm definitely happy that I went through with this, because I did 5 consultations for braces before I chose an orthodontist, and 4 of them suggested jaw surgery. But I think they all were sort of like on the fence, like, oh yeah, you could get jaw surgery, or you know, you could skip it, but we'd have to take teeth out. And some of them even said, you know, you should do jaw surgery, but I don't know, if I was you, I wouldn't. But I can't imagine having not done it now. When I see the change in my face, I feel like my face and my profile and everything looks the way that it was intended to look. So you know, I guess I wouldn't have known the difference anyway if I hadn't gotten surgery. But all this to say, I'm really happy with the decision so far, even though it's not been a perfect result, and I do still have joint pain, which I mentioned in the last video, when I yawn, although it's significantly better when I'm not wearing the elastics. So, but yeah, I'm so far happy with this, and I guess I will see you all in a month for month 4. Thanks for watching.